saw the gate sparkle bright like the early dawn. Should we go inside? Run, whispered slow. The gate swung open as if saying go. They stepped through gently, holding hands tight, and the world changed colors, blue, green, gold, bright. Flowers hummed softly, leaves glittered with dew, and a floating rainbow bridge said, "Welcome to you." Butterflies danced in circles so wide, singing, "Come children, we'll be your guide." The wind carried giggles from creatures unseen. This garden was magic, not just plain green. A tall sunflower bowed, wearing a hat, and said, "Good day, your children, right?" Tara laughed loudly, a flower talking to me. The flower winged gently, "Of course, wait and see." Roses whispered poems, lilies blew kisses, tulips told stories of fairy princesses. A daisy spun round and said with delight, "We glow in the daytime and glow brighter at night." Next came a pond full of bubbles so bright, each floating bubble held tiny light. Ron touched one gently, pop, it burst in the air, releasing a sweet scent of strawberries there. A frog wearing spectacles croaked from a log, "Be careful, young ones, don't fall in the fog. This pond is magical, soft as a cloud. Step on the bubbles, you're allowed." They hopped on bubbles, bouncing with glee, rising above the pond like birds flying free. Beyond the pond stood tall giggle trees, tickling the sky with leaves that wheeze. Every time the children walked close by, the trees burst into laughter that echoed the sky. They laughed in delight, making Tara and Ron laugh with all of their might. The branches shook gently with sparkling light. Show, go on, little ones, there's more below. They reached a meadow of mint green grass, where every sweet breeze smelled like cotton candy clouds. Bright jelly bean bushes bounced side to side, and sugar crystal butterflies fluttered in pride. A marshmallow bunny hopped near Ron's feet. Soft as a pillow and impossibly sweet, "Follow me," it squeaked, "there's more to explore." And a caramel door opened up on the meadow floor. Down they went slowly into shimmer magical paths with marvelous hues. A wise old glowworm told riddles galore. It's through wonder he twinkled that you'll learn more. Tara solved the riddle and the whole cave cheered, echoing sounds of well done they revered. At the end of the cave was a bridge of lights, sparkling softly like stars in the night. But it stayed still and silent as stone could be, until Tara whispered gently, "We're a team, you